really think that TikTok is the way to go here. Goddamn. Welcome to ACME News. I'm Miles Tales, a podcaster who really loves cartoons.
And I'm Donzilla, graphic artist and animator.
Do you know how much I love cartoons, Don?
Nah, man, but I think it's something like Bobby Hill and his purse.
I don't know you.
That's
my purse.
Okay, hell yeah.
Today is Saturday, June 13th.
Hell yeah.
Get your cereal and your bowls and your
You
milk
gonna take
and your
my
spoons
line?
ready.
You took my line, bro?
Oh.
Get your cereal bowls ready. Get your mixtapes for the weekend. Get your 90s style clothes, your overalls. Get everything going, including the 90s Nickelodeon commercials, because we got some crazy cartoon news for y'all today. In today's news, Disney has pledged $5 million to support social justice and has donated $2 million to the NAACP. Crazy, right? It's amazing. CEO Bob Chapek said the killing of George Floyd has forced our nation to once again confront the long history of injustice for Black people around America. Thank you so much for saying what you said, man. We appreciate it. It's not that I'm necessarily benefiting from it so much, but I really appreciate everybody donating to the cause, and I thank that.
Yeah, it's actually been pretty cool. There's been a bunch of companies, donating to the cause, including Nickelodeon, who gave the 8 minutes of silence. Mm-hmm. Disney's doing the $5 million. That's actually all I know of right now. But there are a lot of companies that's doing their thing right now.
Oh yeah.
Good on you guys.
Dope shit.
I've been waiting to hear this news forever. Animation on Into the Spider-Verse 2 has finally begun. All right, the lead animator of Sony ImageWorks, Nick Kondo, announced through Twitter, first day on the job. So, that's good.
That's amazing. I didn't even know there was a second one coming.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't know. I actually kind of thought that they started animating on it a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, and speaking of that, like since we're on the topic of Into the Spider-Verse, they just released the previews for the new Spider-Man video game for the PS5. And it's really? Miles Morales, yes. Yes, they did. I just saw the graphics for it all on Twitter. It's crazy.
Look, I love this news. Yes. But I'm cursing at myself because I never got the chance to play the first Spider-Man on the PS4.
It's a damn shame.
Isn't it? A real shame. The only game I really wanted to play on the PlayStation, and I never got a chance to play it.
Jesus. Well, you'll be able to play that, plus the new Spider-Man that's coming out on PS5 is going to be sick.
It's going to be fantastic. In other superhero news, Young Justice will be back for a 4th season. Don't know when, but it's coming.
No shit.
So, can't wait for that. It's a great show.
Well, in other news, they have revoked Elmer Fudd's gun license. Yes, you heard right. Elmer Fudd will no longer have a rifle in any more of the Looney Tunes cartoons. As we spoke about last week, they just released the newest Looney Tunes cartoon, that's out on HBO Max. It's amazing shorts, by the way. They will not have him using a rifle, instead be using a scythe. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. And yeah, I'm pretty sick about it. How you feeling about it over there, man?
Why? Why do we have to do this? Like,
hey, look. I understand this. Look, it's literally like, I mean, they say it's promoting gun violence, and I understand that because, like, if that's the case, like,
bullshit.
Elmer Fudd is the last one. I get it. Elmer Fudd, of all people, is the last one you should be revoking.
Okay, here's the thing. Elmer Fudd was already a harmless character with his gun.
He got his ass whooped every episode.
With the gun. Look, taking the gun away, you're
being a dead dog. That's exactly what you're doing. And I agree with you.
Some words that come to mind for this, I just got to get this out.
Go ahead.
Some words that come to mind are emasculation, defanging, declawing. If there's another term for, like, devenoming a snake. Castrating. If you're going to give a hunter a blade, you know what they take? Bowie knives. They don't take a scythe. A scythe is a tool that's used for farming, legitimately for cutting hay, wheat, or grass, not hunting rabbits. That means, okay, look, that means that Yosemite Sam, done, gone. All he did was
Jeez,
like
oh my God.
yell, scream, and shoot guns. I mean, what about Marvin the Martian? Duck Dodgers? Do they get a pass? But seriously, though, nobody likes gun violence, all right? Nobody likes hearing about shootings in their city or anywhere around the country.
Especially not me.
This, taking away Elmer Fudd's gun, it just doesn't make any sense.
Tom, shut the fuck up, bro.
It doesn't make any goddamn sense. I don't see the point in it. I don't see the value in it. It's not improving the cartoon. It's, if anything, it's definitely taken away from it. One of the funniest moments in cartoon history is Elmer Fudd shooting Daffy Duck in the face, and his beak.
Oh my God! And it was backward. Yeah. It was just always funny watching him take the damn thing off and turn it around like, I despise you. You're despicable.
This is never gonna happen again. It's never gonna happen again.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
We're never gonna get those gags ever again. Ain't that some bullshit?
Nope. If it involves
it's cool.
guns,
I got the old episodes.
You know what? Okay, yeah. Warner Brothers, I still love you. All right. Batman is my personal Lord and Savior. Just so you know.
Gee Willikers. Well, enough of the rant.
Gee Willikers.
Well, Entertainment Studios Cinedigm. Cinedigm. Why don't you just spell D-I-M-E? Stop making it complicated. Has added a new anime-based network to their programming. It's called CONtv Anime. You heard of it?
I've heard whispers.
A little bit of something. What's up with that smile? That's a little weird. Well, they got shows like, you know, Bubblegum Crisis, Vampire Princess Mayu, and AD Police. It's probably some of the more popular offerings, but this comes with the recent rise of popularity in anime, with anime accounting for over $19 billion in revenue yearly.
Holy shit.
19 billion, bro.
That's with a B.
Yeah.
Watch out, Jeff Bezos. Anime's coming for you.
Jeff Bezos.
We get to go out on some good news today.
Oh, no way. Is that right?
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Studio Ghibli is back in the news.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Doing some cool shit, though. Mm-hmm. They're dipping their toe in the CGI game.
Huh. All right.
All right. They're releasing a film called Ava and the Witch. Mm-hmm. It's based on a series or a children's book named Earwig and the Witch, which follows a young girl named Aya, named Aya, who gets adopted by witches and gets in and out of various situations with the help of a talking cat. Now, this isn't anything new for Studio Ghibli.
Of course.
And honestly, the CGI game isn't anything new for them either. This is the second time they've done a CGI film. The first time was for a museum piece back in 2018 named Boro the Caterpillar. Yeah. It's funny how you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. I've seen the Boro the Caterpillar 2018. How have you not?
What?
Yes, it was amazing.
Jesus Christ. Toshio Suzuki was heard saying about the film that if Pippi Longstocking is the strongest girl in the world, then then this story is about Aya, who is the smartest girl in the world. So it's pretty interesting. Just one last note that I really liked. This one is actually being directed by Miyazaki's son.
Oh, word. Yeah. I can't remember his first name. But the cat, he's also working on the movie that's going to be taking 3 years to make.
Oh shit.
A minute every month. He's working on the same thing. So that's pretty dope, man. Well, Miles, I'm sorry to contradict your statement from before saying this is the last article that we're going to close out on for the episode.
Oh shit.
But Pokemon has just suddenly released a new episode or a new cartoon on their YouTube channel they like to call POKETOONS.
Listen, you can't talk about Pokemon without me getting fucking excited. Pokemon is my life, all right? I've been playing since like 1997 when the original Red, Blue came out, and then people like to include Yellow in that, but Yellow came out a couple of years after.
Well, let's take it back further with this cartoon. They're really taking this cartoon to the next level of animation. Now, I guess I'll say it's like new age, like retro, but they literally put it in the style of like 1930s, 1940s cartoons, and it's got like a Cuphead. Cool. It's got a Cuphead, like like I don't know, like color to it. Like it's really nice. It's really well put together. You see two of your favorite Pokemon throughout time, like really dope iconic characters. For Generation 5, Scraggy, and Generation 7, Mimikyu. And I mean, like one for one, I never even thought that I would see a cartoon that caters to like the shit that I like. Like I love 1930s and 1940s. It's a heavy inspiration in all my art that I do on the regular. So like to see something that I grew up with in the 90s and watch that grow to what it is now in the year 2020, and then for them to take those characters that's been developed so much and put them into a 1930s, 1940s style cartoon is like amazing to me, and I love it because that's my aesthetic that I go for regularly. So it's a good watch. Check out their YouTube channel. They also have a new show that just released yesterday by the name of Pokemon Journey on Netflix, and I'm excited to check that out as well.
I missed most of this. I love Pokemon so much, but I missed most of this. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know.
For sure, man.
But I watched we watched the Scraggy Mimikyu cartoon together, and what was interesting about it, it looked more like the old Merry Melodies than the new cartoon, than the new Looney Tunes that came out.
Oh my gosh! Recently. Yes. Well, okay. With the Looney Tunes, like I like that they put, because what they did was modernize the style from back then. You know what I'm saying? Like they literally put what we learned or what we know now, like the thick bowl lines. You know, the I mean, like the crazy, like, and what I love about it, because it's obviously new age animation,
right?
But they even brought the yellow gloves back on Bugs Bunny for that. You know what I'm saying? That was a classic touch. It's a great touch that they put on there. You know, because then it literally puts you back in those times, and you're like, oh shit, you know, like I'm so used to the white gloves. Like, I mean, and to see a new cartoon in the old styles, like.
Yeah, to see it was
pretty refreshing. It was especially for us to not be living in those times when they were first released. We get to see them be released for the first time.
Yeah. I honestly like seeing Scraggy do his thing up there. I like them hanging out with Mimikyu. They're only releasing it on YouTube.
Yeah. For the most part, I don't know about any other sources or outlets. Yeah, but I'm subscribed.
You know, it kind of makes sense though. Like these are short episodes. That one was 5 minutes, maybe. You know.
Well, it keep it short and sweet because the attention span of these children nowadays is slim to none. Well, that wraps up this episode for this week. I'm Domzilla.
And I'm Miles Tales.
And this has been ACME News. Y'all have a safe weekend, and I'll catch y'all next week.
Peace out. Deuces. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Anyway, though, with companies like Adult Swim, Lyco, and all these other independent animators getting involved, animation is really growing on TikTok.